Hello again, Regina, Mario Eduardo. Hi, Gloria. How are you?
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Carol.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm fine.
How was your Halloween party?
Was good, teacher. Always good.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Did you eat a lot of chocolate and candies?
No, teacher, a lot of pizza.
Wow, pizza for me is excellent. Yes.
For me too.
Okay. Did your mother make them?
Yeah, my mother and my father, both.
At this time, I'm sorry.
Oh, good bless you.
Good
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Yes. It's
Hi,
cold.
teacher.
Hi, Gloria.
Everything all right, teacher?
Yes, everything is fine. It was just a sneeze. Okay.
Yes.
How was your long weekend, Gloria? Was it good?
Was great, teacher. Was
Did you
great.
do anything different for a change or no?
No. I was with my family. Oh, my family.
Really? That's good.
Yes. Yes.
And how is the situation in Brazil in general terms? Is it good? Is it normal? Is it bad? How is it?
No, it's normal, teacher. It's decrease.
The
It's
number of cases? Yes?
yes.
Well, let's
Uh,
wait until after the election. Okay?
yes. Yes.
Yes, I don't believe in numbers before the election. I believe in
Let's
numbers
see
after the
what
election. Yes.
Let's see what will happen. Will
Yes, because
happen in
here in
United
Europe,
States.
yes, it's today, election day. And here in Europe, the situation is critical. England is locking down again this week.
Yes, I
Belgium is,
heard about this.
Belgium is already under lockdown. Here in Italy, they decreased the curfew from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. All bars, restaurants, cafes have to close by 6 o'clock. Okay? There cannot be one person inside of any cafe, bar, restaurant, or any store after 6 o'clock.
Teacher,
So,
I want to tell a thing. I have a dream 3 nights ago
mm,
uh, where I was speaking on the phone with my husband,
uh-huh.
and I start speaking in English to him
Oh la
because
la.
because because I didn't want the person
Around to understand.
around me understand, and in the end of the speaker I asked him, do you understand me? I he said yes. Ooh, very funny.
That's very good because it shows that one side of your brain is already thinking in English. Okay.
Yes.
My first dream in English was actually a nightmare. It was not a dream, it was a terrible dream.
Yes. No,
Yes,
I'm glad about this.
it's very good. I am very happy that's happening. It's the beginning of a very good process. When we
Yeah.
started dreaming in another language, it's very good. As I said, my first dream I will never forget because it was a nightmare. I dreamed I was flying on a plane and the plane crashed.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's
Exactly. And it was on fire. And I saw the rescue arriving and I started screaming, help me, help me. Okay. In English. And I woke up, of course, because the fire was getting close. And I woke up. But instead of being, like in shock, I was very happy because it was in
Yes.
English. Okay.
Yes.
But it was not a good dream. It was a bad dream.
We know that we are speaking English in the dream.
Yes. It's good.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Has anyone else here in this class has also dreamed in English once, at least, or no?
Not me.
Ah, very happy, Regina. Not me. Very good. Okay. It's better than your Tarzan English. Me no, me no, me no. Okay.
You know.
I learned
Very,
it.
very good. That's good. Maybe you are going to dream in English now. Okay.
I hope.
Oh, Cecilia, have you ever dreamed in English? Like, can I
Hi,
have a
teacher.
acarajé, please? Can I have a vatapá,
I
please?
no, never dream English. I don't know.
No. Ah,
Only
okay.
Portuguese.
Ah, okay. But good dreams, I hope.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. How about you, Carol? Have you?
Teacher, yes, but a long time. It's not
Yes?
usual. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay. All right. Today, we are not talking about Halloween anymore. We are not talking about grammar today, at least today. We are going to talk about something totally different. I don't know, have you received the material I sent you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Article from CNN Travel.
exactly. I got an article from CNN Travel concerning my
Project behind the family.
Bella Italia, okay?
Hmm.
Let me share my screen with you.
Not
And,
yet.
okay, I'm sharing. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the tragedy behind Italy's famous pasta dish, okay? So I found it at CNN and I thought it was interesting. And maybe we are going to learn some good English and some good food names, okay?
Mhm.
So, yes. Let's read it and then we can discuss, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So since, let me look again. The only one who has the camera open is Gloria. Gloria starts. You have the priority. I'm going to be bad now, okay? No cameras. I will
Teachers.
maybe forget about you.
The
Remember,
Halloween stop it.
I know. I will preserve to the old saying, out of sight, out of mind, okay? If I can't see you, maybe I will forget about you, okay? Gloria, can you read this
Can I?
part for me? Yes, please.
CNN. What's Italy's best pasta sauce? That's the kind of question that can start a fight in the home of spaghetti and tortellini. Will be the Bologna's meat, slow cooked, slow cooked
Ragu.
so famous that half the globe has bastardized it and called it Bolognese.
Bolognese.
Liguria's nutty basil flush pesto, or how about carbonara? A full-on carb load of pasta is stirred in egg.
Slathered in
in egg,
cheesy
cheesy sauce with hunks of pecorino cheese. Maybe it's behead stuff. For many, a great pasta dish needs tomato in it, and for those kind of people, amatriciana.
Yes, amatriciana is the sauce.
Amatriciana is the sauce to end all sauce.
Thank you. Good. Here we are basically talking about an eternal fight that exists in Italy concerning what is the best sauce. Is it the famous pesto, or is it the famous slow-cooked ragu from Bologna, or the matriciana, or the carbonara? These are 4 typical sauces used in the pasta. Is there any word? There are many, maybe new adjectives for you?
Bastardized.
Yes, it became a common name, but it's not, they don't like it here, Bolognese, understand? So it's kind of a bastard as a verb to bastardize it.
Roberto, and is lettered.
This, a full on carb load of pasta slattered. That means you mix the pasta in eggy cheese sauce. It's the same of mixed, okay? Like you
Okay.
put everything when you make a famous carbonara, you just cook the pasta and then you mix it with a lot of eggs, cheese, and big pieces of pecorino cheese, okay?
Yes,
Okay.
delicious.
What means hunks, teacher?
Big pieces of
Okay.
Liguria's nut,
nutty.
nutty.
Nutty, Liguria is one region in Italy, okay? There are no states in Italy. You have provinces, okay? Liguria is one of them, like Lombardia, like Piemonte, like Toscana. They are all provinces of Italy. Nutty is the adjective that refers to something made with nuts. You know nuts? Do you understand nut?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually they love here the pine nuts or the famous pinoles. Okay. In
Pinoles,
Italian, they
pinoles.
call it pinoles. In English, it's pine nuts. In Brazil, this is something so expensive that it's usually we use cashew nuts when we make
Yes.
pesto, okay? Because pinoles are extremely expensive in Brazil. Okay. So nutty means with a lot of nuts and basil, flushed pesto, okay?
Yes.
Any other question about this part or no?
Red stuff.
Yeah, the red sauce, the red stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. For many, a great pasta dish needs tomato. And for
Okay.
those kind of people, matriciana is the sauce to end all sauces. That's the supreme. Okay. And now they are going to explain how to make a matriciana. Okay. Regina, can you read this part for me, please? Thick, sweet
Thick.
tomato sauce.
Thick, sweet tomato sauce,
Pepped
peppered up by guanciale. An extra guanciale, an extra flavorful kind of bacon from the pig's cheek, warmed by plant of pepper or chili, and with pecorino cheese giving it texture. It's one of the classics, but although its fans are around
around the globe.
around the globe think of a matriciana as their carb comfort blanket. The dish's recent history has been tragic.
Okay. Any question about this part, guys?
Chick.
Thick.
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 Okay. Thick is the opposite of thin.
Okay.
Thick is the opposite of thin. Some people, when they order pizza, they like the pizza with a very thick dough. Some people like with a very thin dough. Understand?
Mhm.
Like in Chicago, for example, the dough is very, very thick. Okay, but here, especially in Naples or Napolis, the dough is very, very thin. Okay, like a piece of paper. You can fold the pizza and eat it with your hands. Okay,
Mm.
so thick, sweet tomato sauce. Okay,
Guanciale è italiano, teacher?
yes, guanciale. It means
Guanciale.
a pig's cheek. Do you know what that is?
Mm.
No,
Or no?
pig's cheek.
Yes.
Pig's cheek.
Yes.
This is really good. Really good.
What's pig's cheek, teacher?
Pig?
Pig's cheek.
Ah, pig, you know. You are a great
No,
imitator.
I know
You
pig.
have.
Pig's cheek. What's this?
Okay.
It's a part
look-
of the pig.
Yes, look at me. I'm not a pig, but I can show you my cheeks. But the pig also has a cheek.
Ah, cheeks. His.
Here.
This teacher. I remember.
Yes,
Cheek.
cheeks.
Yes. Ah,
There was a
Yes.
classical song, remember? Dancing
Yes.
cheek to cheek.
cheek, cheek.
Cheek to cheek. Okay?
Yes. Pig's cheek.
Peppered.
Yeah.
Sauce, peppered.
Sauce is the tomato sauce. Okay?
Yes.
Pepper up, that means condimented, spiced by guanciale. Okay? It's not only the tomato sauce. They cook it with the guanciale, with the pork cheeks, with the pig cheeks. And they also put a lot of pepper or chili. And
Teacher, what does mean? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
What does mean blanket? Carb comfort blanket.
When it's cold, okay, in Brazil,
Yeah, you use a blanket.
okay,
Yeah.
so it's there. Carby is an adjective for carbohydrate. Comfort blanket. That means this
It's
kind
the
of
same idea.
yes, the same idea
Okay.
to cover you, okay, and to provide you comfort because this
Okay.
is a kind of a condimented sauce, okay? It's kind of spicy, so it provides you a certain comfort, okay? But it's like a blanket. That's the idea, okay? Another question about this or no?
No.
Okay.
What's the tragedy, teacher?
Ah, it's the next page. Wait.
Next page.
Here. What happened in the
Yeah,
city
that's
that discovered the matriciana, that created the matriciana? There was a terrible earthquake there 4 years ago. A terrifying earthquake, you see? The 2000 earthquake killed more than 300 people. And 4 years after, many people still don't have a house. Most houses in the city were destroyed. That's why it's called Amatriciana. It was created in a city called Amatrice. Okay? In Lazio, Lazio is one of the central provinces in Italy, north of Rome. Okay?
Okay.
So, okay. Can you read this part for me, please, Cecilia? It is thought.
It is thought to have been invented in the town of Amatrice in Lazio, in Italy central region that is also home to Rome. Home to Rome.
Home
Really,
to Rome, yes.
Really, Rome is on the western side. However, Amatrice lies 19 miles northwest, closer to
Northeast.
Italy. Northeast, closer to Italy eastern coastline in a base in the Apennine Mountains.
Apennine Mountains.
Apennine Mountains.
You can finish this part, please.
Ah, okay. It borders the Great Sasso in Monte Teacher, Italy.
It's just a
Monte-
name, baby. Monte della Lega
Monte della Lega National Park,
which
is
sprawls
sprawled
across
hi teacher,
150,000
thank you, 150,000 hectares and three
regions of central.
southern Italy. The park is one of the largest protected areas in Europe, now for its gold eagles, brown bears, and Europe's southernmost glacier. But the area around the park has been at the center of Italy's earthquakes in recent years.
Good. Any problem about this part? In addition to the difficulty in saying Italian names that are so simple?
No, so simple, teacher.
Any question?
Earthquake.
You don't remember what is earthquake?
No, teacher.
Really? Ah, maybe you were not here when we had a lesson about natural disasters.
Oh, no.
An earthquake is when the earth starts shaking and rambling and houses and things start collapsing. Understand?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Earthquake.
Earthquake. Okay.
Yeah, it's very common in the central part of Italy, not in the north of Italy. Okay?
Okay.
Any other question in addition to earthquakes?
Teacher, what means sprawls? Sprawls across?
Okay, it covers an area of about 150,000 hectares. Okay,
Okay.
it sprawls. Okay, the word in Portuguese is almost similar. The park sprawls across. Okay.
Similar to spread?
Yes.
The idea?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly similar to spread, but usually we spread something, and something sprawls. Understand?
Yeah.
Like when there is an oil leak from a ship, it sprawls over a large area in the ocean. Understand?
Okay.
Any other question? Or no?
No.
Okay.
Teacher, sprawls across.
I have just explained to Carol, which sprawls. Sprawls means which covers, which is completely covers an area of about 150,000 hectares. Okay?
Okay.
It's like the sertão in the northeastern part of Brazil. It sprawls over many states, not only in one state.
Okay, now I see. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Another question or no? Okay, Carol, can you read this part for me, please?
Yes, Venice holds back the water for first time in 1,200 years. In 2009, an earthquake. It's okay. Earthquake.
Yeah, earthquake. Yes.
Near of city of L'Aquila, an hour due south of Amatrice, killed 308 people and rendered around 65,000 homeless. The city is still in the process of rebuilding. And in October 2016, Norcia and our northwest of Amatrice was hit by a 6.6 magnitude quake, whose tremors were felt across the country from Rome to Venice, 260 miles away.
260.
260 miles away. It too has yet to be fully rebuilt.
Okay. Understand this?
Yes.
No problem?
No, teacher.
Okay, see, this is a photo of the earthquake, see?
Terrible.
Whoa.
Yes. So we are specifically going to focus this lesson in Amatrice, which is the origin of the Amatrician, okay? So Eric, can you read this part for us? Amatrice's turn came.
Christian's turn came on August 24, 2016 at 3
36 a.m. 3:36 a.m.
Okay, thank you. An earthquake measuring six on the Richter scale destroyed almost the entire town in 142 seconds, as well as the
nearby settlements
of Arquata
del
Tronto, Pescara del Tronto, and the epicenter Acumoli.
Okay. It killed
299, with another 4 victims dying later. Most of the dead were in Amatrice. Amatrice no longer exists. The mayor at the time, Sergio Pirozzi, told reporters in the morning, nearly 400 people were injured, and the 41,000 lost
their homes.
4 years on, most are still living in temporary accommodation.
Okay. Any question about this?
Injured, teacher. What's...
Okay. There are two verbs in English for which in Portuguese, I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember, but I think we don't have two verbs. For example, in a car accident, people get injured and the car gets damaged, okay? So we always use injured.
Are alive yet?
No, we're not talking about dying. We are talking they were seriously hurt. They were injured. Understand?
Oh.
A car, you cannot say my car got injured. No, my car got damaged. The houses got damaged, but about 400 people got injured. Okay?
Yes, hurt.
Hurt, seriously hurt, yes.
Seriously hurt.
Another question about this part or no?
Settlements.
Settlements. We use the word settlement in this sequence, for example. Settlement. After a settlement, we have a village. After a village, we have a town. And after a town, we have a city. It all depends on the size. A settlement is a very small village. Maybe 100 people, 150 people live in a certain place. You cannot call it even a village. A village may be 400, 500. So yes. Very small, we call settlement. When it starts growing in size, it changes the status to a village. When it grows a little bit more, it becomes a town. And then when it gets big, you call it a city.
City.
Okay?
Yes.
So
Thank you, teacher.
Destroyed Amatrice and the settlements around, okay? Like small rural areas, okay?
Okay.
It's still destroyed, but it's still cooking, okay? So
teacher, but you can use a settlement for other with another meaning, no? Meaning.
Colonize.
The agreement, for example.
Ah.
Because I know only this sense.
You're okay. You're talking legal English. Yes. Settlement in legal English is when you come to a consensus, when there is an agreement.
Okay.
Okay, there is, for example, two people want to get a divorce, but they are fighting because of the properties. So you can say there is no settlement. Understand? If they agree into certain terms, then there was a settlement. Okay. Sometimes we make a settlement before going to court. Okay. This is in terms of legal English. Okay. But here the idea was not this. The idea was different. And the word to settle, if you look up in a dictionary, it means to colonize. For example, the first settlers to the United States arrived from England around 1620. I'm not sure. I'm not good with numbers. Around 1620 on board of the Mayflower. I remember certain things, but number no. Mayflower was the name of the ship that brought the first settlers. There's an R here. The first settlers to the United States. Okay? That's when they started colonizing the United States. Okay? And the tradition of Thanksgiving that is celebrated at the end of this month, okay, is started at that time. Okay? With the first settlers. Another question?
No.
No questions?
No.
Okay, good. Holy cow. Okay. I said, I'm not sure, but I checked with my friend Google. I was very precise, okay?
Really?
Exactly. They arrived in 1620, okay? They started the first colonies, Virginia, Massachusetts, okay? They were the pilgrims. They arrived on board of the Mayflower. Wow. Well, that was a very good guess. I think I'll play the lottery tomorrow. Okay, still destroy, but it's still cooking. Okay. Marcela, can you read this part for me, please, baby? Marcela?
Yes, teacher, sir.
Today, little has changed.
Today, little has changed. The center of town, or what remains of it. Peraí, deixa eu só tirar o negócio da frente aqui. Of it is an army-controlled zone with pedestrian banned, driving up what was once the Prairie Main Street. Corso Umberto I, only a few buildings remain, held up by scaffolding. A couple of bell towers, the vaulted hall of a church. Beyond the old town are more buildings, held up by scaffolding. Other suites appear to have survived or been rebuilt, and temporary huts where the town's remaining inhabitants
live and show.
A statue of a 16th century artist and architect Cola del Amartrice has been restored and sits at the edge of the disaster zone, next to a
sign
banning selfies.
Okay. Any question about this?
Scaffolding.
Folding.
Yeah. You know when a building...
Scaffolding.
Yes, a building has the risk of falling down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you put these like metal bars or wooden bars in order to hold the building, understand?
Okay.
They are held up by scaffolding, understand?
Okay.
So practically the city does not exist anymore, you know? You have, it's an army controlled zone. That means the military control this. People cannot go back inside, understand? With pedestrian banned, you see? No pedestrians.
Yes. And vaulted hole.
Yes.
Vaulted hole. Vaulted hole.
These are the remaining buildings, okay? The vaulted hall of a church. That means, you know, the tower where usually you keep the bell? Okay, that was okay. The rest destroyed, understand?
It's a miracle.
Devoted the hole, it's mean the tower, teacher, when we have a
Miracle.
bell.
Yes. Maybe there is a bell. I'm supposing, understand?
Okay, yeah.
That's the idea. It should have
Okay.
a bell there where they ring the
Miracle,
bell to call the
teacher.
people. What?
A couple of bell towers. Tá.
Okay.
Only the bell towers.
Yes. But the
It's
problem is
amazing.
that the earthquake was during the morning. Everybody was home sleeping, understand? Another question about this or no? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher. What means driving up?
That means you cannot drive into the city.
You can drive only this?
You can't, yeah. Yes, you can't drive. Okay.
Perfect.
Huts, teacher, temporary huts.
Cabins. Hut is the same of a cabin, a tent.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can say 4 years. Well, Haiti has never been rebuilt, and I don't know if it will ever be rebuilt. Because when you have total destruction, it's very difficult to restart everything again, understand?
Yes.
But basically, all the things and the houses in the Europe have rebuilt.
They have been rebuilt, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But this central part of Italy is especially bad in terms of earthquakes, okay?
And sits at the edge.
Yes. You don't understand this?
No.
The statue is positioned at the edge, at the limit of the disaster zone.
Okay.
Next to a sign banning selfies. That means you cannot take a picture of it. Understand?
Okay.
I think the government doesn't want people to know what's happening or to, make, I don't know, maybe it will scare the tourists. Understand? Okay. Let me put this part down so somebody can read it for me. Erika, can you read this part for me, please? The tourists are leaving Italy.
The tourists are leaving Italy. Now catastrophe looms. And at what used to be the end of town is a collection of stylish modern buildings hastily constructed around a pseudo-piazza. The area del giusto, della tradizione e della solidarietà, Taste, Tradition and Solidarity area was designed in 2017 by architect Stefano Boeri, responsible for the world-famous vertical forest in Milan.
Okay. Any question about this part? Any question?
Hastily.
Stylish is the fashion?
Yes. Yes.
Hastily, teacher, please.
I'm sorry.
Hastily.
Hastily is
I'm trying to find. Ah, okay.
The first line.
Yes, I found it. Hastily constructed around the pseudo piazza. That means not very well constructed. Understand? Oh, and what used to be the end of town is a collection of stylish modern building, hastily constructed around a pseudo piazza, a false piazza. Okay. Any other question or no?
no.
No?
Surrounded. No.
Okay. Here there is a picture of it. Okay, of the area.
Surrounded by mountains.
Surrounded by mountains. Okay. Now, Camila, can you read this part for us, please? Surrounded by green mountains.
Surrounded by the Green Mountains, it's a space that has drawn together the remaining restaurants from the town, and Amatriciana takes pride of place. The museums and the churches may be destroyed, but thousands of tourists still come to Amatrice to eat its most famous pasta dish. And even in a
Glorified shed.
and even in a glorified shed, it's still one of the most memorable meals you can have in Italy.
Okay. Any question about this part?
Shed.
Shed is usually a temporary wooden house that is very common in Europe to have, if you live in a house, of course, in a building, no, to have a shed at the back of the house where you keep, usually if it's a farm, you have a barn, okay? When it's in a house, you have a shed. It's a small construction, usually made of wood, where you keep gardening tools, understand? Things that you're not using at the moment. Many houses that don't have an attic, they have a shed on the side of the house or at the back of the house, understand? So that the idea here is, even if you eat in a shed, it's gonna be the most memorable meal you can have in Italy, understand?
Okay.
It doesn't have to be an elegant, sophisticated restaurant. It can be just a shed, okay? You see, the place probably, I don't know, nobody knows if it will ever be rebuilt, but the people still want to go there to eat the pasta, the amatriciana pasta, understand?
Yeah.
Another question about Sparta or no?
No.
Okay. So, okay, Gloria, Mario, Erica. Gislaine, can you read this part for me, please?
Yes. Your favorite spaghetti dish in situ. At the restaurant La Conca, Elisabetta Perilli doesn't have a printed menu. Instead, she tells you what's available, and it's all what Italians call chilometro zero, sourced from the local area. To start with, a platter of local cured meats and salami is the way to go. Norcia, an hour away, is a world famous for its cured ham. Ham.
Okay. Any question about this?
In situ.
In situ means in loco, in the place. Okay.
Okay.
Another question about this?
Platter, teacher.
Platter. Platter is like a bigger plate. Understand?
Okay.
Usually, for example, these appetizers, they are not served on a plate. It's bigger. It's like a platter. Understand?
Okay.
And it's very common to get these in Italy. Cured meat, salami, prosciutto crudo,
Oh.
okay?
Oh my gosh.
The sun-dried tomatoes, okay?
Mhm.
And of course, with a good bread. Then it's fantastic. Any other question about this or no?
No, teachers.
No.
Only hungry.
Yeah.
Tell me about it,
Yes.
okay? Yeah, see, this is the antipasto that is served at this
Yes.
Ristorante La Conca. You see, it's like in Italy, you have many different types of restaurant, okay? Here, Ristorante La Conca, but they don't even have a menu, okay?
Mm.
Probably it's a very simple one, run and administered by the family, understand? You just arrive there and they tell you what is available for that day. They don't have a menu. You cannot choose. If you want to eat, okay, what we have is this, okay? If you don't like it, go away. They don't care, understand? No, it's true. This is very common here. It's the daily special, okay?
Mhm.
That's what they have on that day. All right?
Right.
Yes.
Very good. We still have some other parts to read and understand this. And there is also a listening concerning these, the Italian food, but we'll try to finish tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Teacher.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very
Okay.
good. See you. Good
See you
evening.
later. Bye-bye now.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
After a while,
Bye
crocodile.
bye.
This you don't forget, huh?
Yes.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye-bye.